Hello, everyone, and welcome to session 22 of our 1 to 20 campaign, Terrador's Trespass, A Shattered Alliance. It has been a minute since we saw you all, but last we left off, we saved Afriel and Seraphina from the clutches of her father and his religious fanatics, trying to raise the Kraken from the depths, but raising something else instead. Our group defeated the monster and the ugly wizard. Maverick confronted Kiana about secret keeping, and she revealed that her necklace is the only way for her to talk to her deceased brother. The group spent a week in the swamplands, helping Afriel and her wife begin to rebuild and reconsolidate after the betrayal, and now they've hopped on a boat on the way to Varanth. They need to connect with a representative of the War Council in order to renegotiate the treaty and discuss Tandem's notebook. For a point of inspiration, did anybody write down or remember that representative's name? Devin, don't fool me. Don't even kid with me.
I guess what that is.
Abigail, you did not?
I feel like it's cheating if I say it. But I do have it.
You're our note taker. Okay, whatever. It doesn't matter. You guys will figure it out in game. And
all I wrote down was wench.
No. And they need to find Troy, Cyrus's assistant, and bail him out of jail, who they think can help get them into Terrador somehow. Now, before we spend some time on the boat and do an epistolary phase, we find Bart dreaming. We first find a flashback of Bart's father. Now, Bart, you hardly remember your dad. But still somewhere, you find this almost memory. Needy, needy, needy. What use are you? If that loot of yours can't make any money, what good are you? Oh, going to play. Dad, do everything for me. I'm useless. I bust my butt for you. And as you listen to your father talk, you realize that the voice, you don't see anything, but you can just hear your dad's voice. You realize that the voice is beginning to morph. You just want everything handed to you so you can sit back and play music. God forbid anybody works a day in their life. What happens when your friends need something more than a free hotel or a cute little song? Your dad's voice morphing into gongos here. And you smell the familiar scent of your dad's breath that you somehow remember way back here. The scent of mushrooms. Bart, how do you think Bart feels with this connection being made here in your dream?
Bart feels he feels just I can't even describe that feeling. He feels it just coming down on him, like he feels his heart like just again, like how it did like many years ago. These memories that he's tried to bury deep down for so long. He thought he's escaped this like nightmare that was his childhood. And to know that it's not know, but like to feel as if remnants of it are coming back is just a lot for him to take.
You hear that voice. You smell that scent that hung heavy over this thickly veiled mess of a childhood that you hardly remember. I mean, you were baby when you were taken in by the band. So any memory of your father is that. A memory. A vague feeling more than it is any kind of image that comes to mind. From the cradle to band practice to the Envoy, Bart has always felt like there's more that he could do for the people that he loves. And you've always felt like if you were to disappear, people would notice the absence of the things that you give them, but they wouldn't notice yours. Maybe Dad would notice somebody's not doing his work for him and bringing home money. Maybe the band would notice that the melody has one less layer. Maybe the Envoy would notice that there's not a song being written to sing their glories, but no one would miss Bartolomeo. Even the roar of the crowd in Chief Lordo's square as you perform for millions of young people. Maybe they're screaming your name. But what they want is the feeling you give them. They don't want you. You're a moment maker. You are a vehicle to deliver services. And that's all Bartolomeo was, and that's all Bart will be. We're not going to do a full rumor phase right now. But some important NPCs might be coming into play as you guys journey into Varanth. So in a moment, I'm going to text each of you separately a rumor that you have heard about an NPC. Some of them might be NPCs you have not met yet. Some of them might be NPCs you have. If you don't know the NPC that your rumor is about, expect to meet them soon. And don't share with each other yet. When it comes up, feels right in roleplay, and you meet this NPC or this NPC comes back, feel free to use it how you wish. But don't share with each other outside of character. But while I'm finding that and sending that out, you can say no, Devin, is there anything else that you think from all of that comes to Bart in this moment, or anything else that you want to add about Bart's experience with this connection?
I guess Bart doesn't quite understand the connection of Gongo and his father. The only real thing is, I guess, just the way he talks and yells at him just reminds him so much of those memories that he has. Because of his memories are so distant of his father, they really only come to him at night when he's asleep. So to him, his father isn't just a memory of his past, it's this continuous nightmare that he sees. Maybe not as commonly as when he was younger, but every now and then he's plagued by these nightmares of this boogeyman that just terrorized him and made him feel so little, like almost nothing. and that's something that's so far scarier to him than any mysterious demon mommy who's threatening him. Like, if he didn't have that trauma, maybe that'd be scary, but for some reason it could never reach the nightmares he's already been dealing with his entire life.
Bart, you toss and turn that night. I'm gonna leave it up to you. Do you think that Bart would wake up feeling rested?
No.
Do you have your character sheet with you? Do you have your character sheet with you?
Yeah.
At the top, you can write 1 level of exhaustion. So what that means is you're going to do ability checks, your dice rolls with disadvantage, because you're so tired you can't think straight.
Okay. Hold
on. I have texted all of you the rumor that you have heard about a past, present, or future NPC. Keep it to yourself. But I have to go to the bathroom, so I'll be right back. Give me 2 minutes. You guys are on the boat, heading to Varanth. You gotta meet these people, gotta get Troy out of jail, maybe. We're gonna see, right? Everybody, I'm gonna go around to everybody. What's everybody doing on a boat? Bart, you first. What are you doing on the boat?
He's in a corner somewhere, just chilling. Definitely doesn't have bags under his eyes because he's had a rough sleep. He's totally fine. Totally. He's really sleepy. Trying not to fall asleep because then he won't be able to sleep. I don't know. Weird thing where you're sleepy but you can't sleep.
Yeah.
He's fine.
He's fine.
Just chilling in the corner.
Kiana, what are you doing?
Kiana is... So I'm assuming we've been on the boat for a few days now? Or how long have we been?
Yeah.
I'd
couple
say,
days.
So are you just asking for like a routine or what we're doing right now?
What are you doing right now?
Kiana's probably in with permission, obviously, captain's quarters, looking through the books that the captain has set up on, just getting some information on just standard sailing stuff, just to, she's bored, she wants to read something, so she just, finds something to read, occasionally stops and prays to the Kraken for, safe weather and things like that.
She's learning how to tie a barrel knot.
Pretty much.
Lorik.
Yeah, whenever Kiana's somewhere that he trusts and is safe, I think he's spending a lot of time with Rock, just doing some bonding, some training as well. And he wants to practice just tossing Rock safely. Building that trust exercise, just a little underhanded, just go that way, sort of thing. That's what Lorik is up to.
Amazing. What about Theo?
I think at this moment, Theo is trying to find a snack. That feels right.
Okay.
Right now, all she's seeing is the barrels full of rum, and she's like, "That's not what I want right now.
Yeah.
I don't need or want this."
No.
And so it's just don't they have bread somewhere?
Rifling through barrels and chests.
Yeah. I'm like, where is everything?
What about Cyrus?
She's probably at the very front of the ship, probably stretched out on the deck, eyes towards their destination, knowing they'll be home soon. Drink in hand.
Maverick up to?
Maverick probably has his head in Cyrus's lap. He was drinking, but then felt really seasick and just like has the drink and is like to his chest, and he's just curled up in a ball with his head on her lap. And is trying to like just Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Sally sold seashells by the seashore. Over and over again so he doesn't throw up.
I need two things. I need all of you to go look at the text message that I sent you if you did not already. And everyone except Devin, give me an insight check.
It's so long since I rolled dice.
24.
Nat 20.
7.
And that makes it a 22.
I got a 7 as well.
I got a 4.
Yeah.
Cool.
Yeah.
Join
Yeah.
us. It's okay.
Good job.
Awesome.
You're trying not to throw
Great.
up.
Hey,
Fine.
Danica. Great work.
Good job.
Thanks.
You're doing big moves for the team.
I am.
Good job.
Thanks.
Thanks, guys.
Theo,
Hey.
Kiana. Theo, you're looking for anything sort of edible. Rifling through these chests and things. And you see Kiana through the porthole window on the captain's quarters. You see her in there rifling through the captain's books.
Is she like facing me?
Yeah.
Is there a window? Like is it through the window? Is it through the window, or is the window open? Like,
No, it's glass.
okay,
like
so,
it's
so
Going-
the
on the
probably
other side.
she can't hear me anyway. So okay.
Hey.
that it? You don't want to go?
I mean-
you don't want to sort of go talk to her?
I'll finish up whatever I was looking for in here,
Yeah.
and then I'll go in and be like, there's nothing to eat on this boat except for when there's mealtime, and I think that's kind of annoying.
I know. I've tried to go into the water and see if I could find something just off the side of the boat on our, we're not going as fast, but even then, there's just nothing.
I know that we were like, I know that it's a ship, it's an expedition, whatever. Like you're supposed to bring on the things you want. We didn't have time to do that. We didn't have time to pack anything other than the things we already had. How am I supposed to pack other food if I'm being? I'm not gonna think about it.
Yeah.
There's got to be something.
As you guys are just chatting about that, both of you hear, and you both your heads turn, and you see that right outside of the captain's quarters, there's the stairs up to the upper deck, and there's a triangle where there's just empty space that usually a mop bucket would be stored in, and you just see Bart curled up underneath the staircase, kind of silently weeping, but looking exhausted.
Bart, what's wrong?
What are you doing over here?
Nothing. I'm fine.
I don't think that people who cry say that they're good.
What?
Maverick
What do you
does,
think?
but
I'm doing
Maverick,
it right
he's
now.
different.
do you want
I'm
to
all good.
talk about it?
I don't. It's okay. You don't need to. You don't have to worry about me. I'm fine. I'll be fine in just a little bit. Just give me a few minutes. Let me get it out.
Do you Well, I was about to give up looking through the cargo area for anything that's not a meal or a stew. Do you want to go through the captain's quarters with me since it's already open? I guarantee, there has to be something in here.
Like food?
I hope so. I'm not even that hungry. I'm just kind of bored.
It has been a long trip.
I could
Yeah.
go for a sandwich.
Yeah, let's go see if we can find something to make a sandwich with. If there's nothing in here, then we'll go to the kitchen and we can figure it out. The cook's kind of mean, but if we get him out of the kitchen, I think we can make a sandwich pretty fast.
Okay.
Let's do it.
The three of you give me survival, investigation, perception, whatever you want to do.
I'm allowed to do perception.
Yeah.
27.
Jesus.
Rolls an 18.
It doesn't even matter what the other two of you roll.
14.
I opened the first.
Wait,
The
is that
first
disadvantage?
drawer
Right,
I
I'm at
opened.
disadvantage, right?
Yes, disadvantage, Devin.
13.
So what happens is Theo's talking, Bart agrees, and then Theo's like, huh, yeah. Points. Sitting on the captain's desk, the biggest, tallest, juiciest sandwich you've ever seen in your life. It is the size of a dinner plate and this tall. Just full of meat, vegetables, cheese, anything you could possibly want.
Why is this here?
Well, that's convenient.
They've been hoarding it for themselves.
There's an olive on top with a toothpick.
This feels too convenient.
This is a trap. I'm gonna take it.
Okay. I'll do it too.
We'll do it together.
We'll do it together. Like I said, I'm not even that hungry. I'm just kind of bored. I want something to happen.
Kiana, are you taking part?
You want to split the sandwich with me?
I cast detect
Get no
magic.
checks. And we're just like, yeah.
Sure.
let's do it.
You cast detect magic. It's just a sandwich. There's no magic.
Okay.
Well, it doesn't seem like a trap. It seems like a convenient treat. Sure.
Can I see if there's a
This
tripwire?
is Devin on stage at the wedding all over again.
Yeah.
Yeah, you guys want to cut this sandwich into thirds?
Yeah. A weird 3 split sandwich.
Yeah.
Like
a
a
piece-
piece just like falling
Yeah, and we're
apart.
sitting there, and there's like no knife in here, and we're like,
Theo karate chops it
Yeah.
into a perfect.
SpongeBob.
I have to go.
All three of you give me stealth checks.
So for a sandwich, to a fleek,
For a sandwich to see if I survive. I got a 13.
15.
19.
What did Theo get?
14. 13. 13.
Okay. You guys successfully eat the sandwich without Bilbert sort of walking in and seeing you eat his sandwich. So,
Oh my god, who is the captain?
Oh, now I feel bad.
I kind of
I
don't.
don't. I don't.
He
he
had
was
this.
going to share it with Quinbert later.
Look,
Athena
if we
doesn't
didn't eat
know
the
that, but
sandwich-
she knows somewhere deep in her heart that it's the right thing to do.
If we didn't eat the sandwich, I would be eating Quimbert.
And that's true. Because
Amazing.
Bart, that was like my next course of action. I was gonna find Bilbert, and something was gonna happen.
We're gonna unpack that later.
It was either that he was either going to die, or he was gonna tell me where to find something. I would have preferred. Okay, I'm not gonna talk about it.
So, the kids, you guys start heading back up to top dock. What is it called? The
Deck?
Deck, thank you.
Yeah.
Top of dock.
Before y'all get there, though, we see Maverick head on Cyrus's lap, looking out over the, let's say, bow of the ship. I don't know. And Lorik standing there doing baby tosses with Rock. There, you guys are all within eyesight of each other. Are you guys talking about anything?
I think at this point, Joe's gone.
Joe
I think
left.
at this point, Maverick is like sat up and is kind of revisiting the last conversation he had with Cyrus last session. And like just talking really hushed. To everyone else, it looks like two lovers just whispering to each other. But he kind of has like the drink up by his mouth and is whispering in Cyrus's ear, like, "Well, yeah, with Kiana, like it was nothing. There was nothing that I saw. And when I asked her about it, she, she just uses the necklace for talking to her god. That's really it."
Deception insight.
Where my dice?
And Lorik,
You're fucked.
Oh, I'm there too?
you're there. Not close enough to hear the whispers, but you are there too.
23.
I got a nat 20.
Fuck.
Ooh.
And
Sorry.
I have a +6 to deception, so I have
Doesn't matter.
26.
Nat 20 trumps everything. We have this conversation every time. So, Cyrus,
We do this every time.
it's important for you to know. Your boyfriend is being 100% honest with you. He did what you asked. He went and got the information you wanted. You can rest easy, baby.
I don't believe you. If you insist, I guess I'll leave it alone for now, but there's really nothing. She's just always so weird about it.
I mean, you talk to a god. You try doing that in like silence and you're on an envoy with a bunch of people. You trying to find a moment of silence to talk and pray to your god, you know?
Fine, I got other things to worry about. Don't need this taking up all my time.
So you're gonna be nicer to her?
I'll leave her alone. Isn't that being nice?
That's not. Okay. You know what? Whatever. Just know it's nothing. It's nothing. She is
Lorik.
just a young princess.
Here you
Hello.
are. Rock,
Yes.
runs over to the edge of the ship and puts his paws up. He's probably like the size of a German Shepherd now. And he looks out over the ocean. Oh, wow, Lorik. Are you telling me that this ship's gonna take us all the way to Varanth?
All the way, Rock. All the way.
Gee willikers. I can't imagine what it'd be like in Varanth.
It's gonna be amazing for you. Don't worry about it. Have you ever, I don't know, felt the wind in your fur?
Why, no, but it sounds wonderful.
May I?
Lorik, I'd let you do anything you want.
And I Titanic Rock, and I'm so proud of Titanicing Rock that
He starts
I start making my
wiggling.
way over. He's wiggling.
When you pick up a giant dog and he's like,
It's okay, we're working with it. We're working with it. And I start moving my way over to the couple to just show them how proud I am of Rock. Hi. Hi. The vibes are off over here.
I mean, you're holding the dog over my head. Not the best choice.
No, you don't like dogs over your head as much as we do.
I don't like
Lord, put
anything
me
with my
down. You're
head.
hurting my arms.
Oh, okay.
There's no.
Are you guys
vibes
okay?
there.
No, I feel like
Yeah.
Rock normally makes people happy, and Rock is normally happy, and I was pretty happy, and then y'all are
Lord.
like weird.
Lord, can I tell you something?
Yeah.
And Maverick like stands and like stumbles and just. Rock is an adorable dog.
Yes.
However, when I was like 12, a dog shit in my shoe and then bit me. So
And then bit you.
yes.
Was this like a comics dog?
Why are you asking the fundamentals of a dog attacking me?
Well, it just seems a little intentional, is all. Rock, would you
Yes.
know how to do that?
Well, Lorik, I could never enact violence against another sentient being. Not unless you asked me to, of course.
Rock doesn't even know how to do that.
No, Rock just said that they do know how to do that.
You can't understand Rock. Let me be very clear.
You're right. I'm
Only
sorry.
Lorik can understand Rock. So you see
Rock
him
just
go,
said
Rock, would you
bark,
ever do
bark.
something like that? No,
Bark,
right?
bark, bark. Maverick just kind of like looks.
Cyrus, you're here too.
Maverick just kind of looks down at Rock and is like, "Look, I'm not saying that Rock would do it. I'm just saying, dogs just aren't for everybody.
The
And
kids
when you
get
come
here.
over, huh?
Kiana, Theo, Bart, walk up onto the deck and join.
When you hold a dog out and it's going like that,
Yeah. This
some
happens.
people, the vibes are off.
I
Lorik,
give Rock a piece of the sandwich.
Yes, Rock.
I don't like this man. He's not being very nice to me.
You want me to teach you how to do what he said?
Which part?
The fun part.
Hold on. What are you saying to the? Hold on.
Whatever you want me to do, Lorik. I'm all for it.
I'm
Yes,
not
Maverick?
saying I dislike your dog, Lorik. I'm just saying some people, when you walk up and you're holding a giant dog and going, huh? They, it's a little shocking.
I don't like this man, Lorik.
We love him, but you don't have to like him.
Yes,
You just have to love him.
I do.
Good.
Like a father.
Rock loves you.
Um,
You should love Rock.
Maverick.
I'm gonna let
What's
you
that?
sit with this inside of your soul. We've got.
Okay,
we got
you
company now.
know what, Rock? I love Rock. I
Good.
do. I love Rock.
Why is he talking about me in the third person instead of just sort of talking to me? What's Lorik, what's
Because-
happening?
Because Maverick's
doesn't
looking right at
understand you.
Lorik, motherfucker. That's why. Wait. You want me to kiss him?
I don't think he values your intelligence as much as I do, but
I
it's
feel like
okay.
he's not talking to me like I'm sort of my own sentient being.
Rock would like you to talk directly to Rock, please.
I love you.
That's so beautiful.
I think you're great. You're a great addition to the Envoy. You bring strength and numbers, and if I had something to give you, I would, but I don't think a dog needs rum, so
Lots of slobber too.
Cyrus. And
No.
Maverick sees the kids like walking up.
They are here.
Okay. Maverick turns to all of them and goes, "Where were you?"
What do you mean?
Why do you have that
Sorry.
look on your faces like you did something? I want in.
We never do
wanna
anything
bite?
ever.
You have a sandwich?
Yeah.
Oh, that's boring.
Where'd you get a sandwich from?
Nowhere.
Quite literally, we found it.
Here, Lorik,
Oh.
I don't want the rest of mine.
I will always eat everything.
My stomach is too
I think-
small for this.
I will always eat everything.
Was Theo like holding
Yeah.
the sandwich towards Maverick.
One bite. She's not gonna let go. She's gonna let you take
Okay.
one bite off the sandwich.
Yeah, Maverick just leans forward and takes a bite and goes,
It's pretty good,
Like
right?
a dad rattling the hand for
Yeah.
some M&Ms from the back seat.
Yeah, no, and that's why she doesn't let go. 'Cause she's like, "You're gonna take the sandwich. It's the biggest fucking bite I've ever seen in my life. I can feel it."
I said to start my apple, not finish it.
Yeah.
"That's a good sandwich. Do we know if Bart's no, we rolled bad for insight. Never mind.
You rolled bad for insight. But you see Bart's here and holding a third of a sandwich.
Hey, Bart. Wow.
So,
So you
Bart
guys
turns to
decided
Bart.
to raid the kitchen and not let us in on it?
Well, we didn't raid the kitchen yet.
So you just guys
we-
found a magic
now?
sandwich.
I don't think it's magic. Kiana did a spell.
That's not magic.
I think
It's
I think
tuna.
it was just there.
yeah.
It's tuna. The
Is
magic
it?
is tuna.
I don't know. I don't
I
eat
don't think
bugs.
so. I don't think it's tuna.
As you guys are talking,
Eats me.
soon enough, more people start to come out of the cabins for the day. Deck becomes a little bit more, some more people milling about, looking out over the edge of the boat, whatever that's called. And, you hear murmurs about people heading for vacation, heading to visit family, whatever. And you guys actually see somebody start to approach you while you guys are all standing on the deck of the boat here. It's this petite, human woman. Overall, looks very nervous, like a very nervous demeanor. Brown hair up in a bun, held together with a quill. Wearing clothes that, Cyrus and Bart, this indicates to you somebody of mid to high status in Varanthian politics. And Megan, can you introduce your PC for us?
Yes. Do you want me to do it do you want me to go straight into it, or do you want me to talk like Megan for a minute?
What does your heart tell you?
I'm raring to go.
Go ahead.
Oh.
This is what this woman says to you.
Senator Shashad. And she waves, she walks up, she says, Princess Kiana, Cyrus, Theodora, Bartolomeo, Ulrich,
Hello.
hello. Hi,
Who are you?
My name is Heidi Hopewell. Hi, my name is Heidi Hopewell. And she sticks her hand out to Maverick. I'm secretary to Ignatius Fenton. He's a council member in Varanth, and I hear your envoy's heading to Varanth. Is that right?
To the motherland.
Maverick shakes her hand and just sizes her up. He's like, yeah, we are. Hopewell? Okay.
Yes, Heidi Hopewell, secretary.
Okay. Does Maverick doesn't know. Does Maverick know who she is in politics or no?
You've heard a rumor. And you recognize this woman as having brought you a cup of coffee at a meeting once.
You brought me coffee.
Oh my goodness. Yes. Yes, there was a dinner or something or a meeting. In Varanth, that's right. Wow. I didn't think you would remember me. Most people don't. Anyway, but yes, if you all are heading to Varanth on very important business, I understand. I've come to offer my services.
Why?
Oh, darling.
Well, you're going into Varanth, and I think you'll need a little help getting through there and getting to know what you need to know. We aren't particularly, well, we aren't unfriendly in Varanth, I wouldn't say.
That's true.
But right, yes, Barb, we aren't unfriendly. I'm secretary to Ignatius Fenton. I have plenty of connections, as one might assume. I support your cause, and I would like to help you get through the nation, get where you need to go. Oh, wonderful,
Yes.
wonderful.
I like her.
Heidi kisses Princess Kiana's hand.
I like her.
I don't.
Well. Oh.
Heidi.
Well.
She has good vibes.
You like Cyrus?
This is a very dangerous job. Do you know that? I became a general from just being with these people.
A war hero.
Yes, I've
war hero,
heard
yes.
that.
Thank you, Bart.
I respect my veterans.
Yes, I've heard tell of your exploits.
Oh.
I think you're all very, very bold for what you're doing, and I just think that's wonderful.
Yeah, it checks out. I like her.
Maverick, can I speak with you privately?
Yeah.
Goes to the side, just not too
Yeah.
far away from the group, but you know. What are your thoughts? Personally, I think it would be very beneficial to us. I mean, we do, someone of that stature, we do need someone to, because don't get me wrong, Cyrus and Bart are phenomenal, but Bart has that celebrity status, and Cyrus is just wanted on this. I'm just saying it might be beneficial to have someone of that stature. What are your thoughts?
Kiana and Maverick, give me history checks.
Five.
8.
You've heard whatever rumor you were sent. This is the person that you're supposed to be seeing anyway. Theo, actually, you don't need a history check. You just know that. That's what the governor said to you at the wedding. You need to find Heidi Hopewell, the secretary to Ignatius Fenton, and talk to her about this treaty and all things Tandem, because Tandem was on his way to see Heidi Hopewell when he was never seen again. So Theo remembers that. You two remember Theo was talking about something about this, but I don't remember.
I mean, I agree. I think it would be good to have her on our envoy. I mean, I can't imagine why it wouldn't be. I haven't heard anything. Well, I've heard certain things, but nothing that would be detrimental to us yet.
Yeah, now that we're talking about the name, and it does ring a bell a little bit, and I've heard some things too, and I mean, it might be. I mean, it sounds like our best shot.
I don't. She came up. The last time I met her, she gave me coffee in a meeting, which makes me feel bad because it's not a way to remember someone.
Sure. Yeah.
But I can't imagine why she wouldn't be helpful. We can ask her some questions.
Really quick cut. We can return to this conversation. What are the rest of you talking to Heidi about?
I mean, so this is like a conversation that, like, I just want to make sure this is a conversation that Kiana and Maverick have pulled off to have.
Yes.
Okay. Okay.
I like
As soon as they
making new
leave,
friends.
great. As soon as they leave, Heidi's very nervous. They're obviously going to talk about her. She goes, I also have a dragon. If that helps anyone.
You have a dragon?
Of what size?
That's
Yeah,
so
what's
cool.
Well, okay. She's not my dragon. I have, well, her name's Bernadette. Let's call her Bernadette. She's not
Beautiful
just a
name.
dragon. Her name's Bernadette. Yeah, thank you. She's a beautiful dragon. She's really a work dragon, a sort of company dragon. But when I'm on, Councilman Fenton's business, I have access to a dragon, if that's helpful or cool to anyone.
That's super cool.
That is super
She's very
cool.
big. She's a bronze dragon, if that means anything to anyone. She's very
don't know what
nice.
that means,
I
but it's
I don't see
haven't.
color.
Okay. Right. Well, she's very sweet, very kind. I haven't flown with her much. We only recently met a few months ago, but yeah, if that's anything.
You nervous about something? You talk a lot.
Oh, I'm sorry about that. I'm often nervous. But that's, it's all right for secretaries to be nervous, I think. They don't really mind.
Does that come with
You
the job?
That's
probably
why I
make a
get to
very
keep my job, I
intimidating
think.
bunch.
Mhm.
Especially you,
Yeah,
Cyrus.
I think it is part of the job.
It's a sad
Okay, we can
job.
go back to Maverick and Kiana's conversation.
I mean, we could ask her some questions, but I don't foresee anything that is bad about her.
No, I don't feel any different vibes or anything. I just wanted to get your opinion. But yeah, I think best we got. Although I prefer someone that maybe done a little bit better in law school from what I've heard, but we'll take what we can get.
Kiana.
But then again, there's a lot of people on our envoy that don't know a lot of things, so she'll fit right in.
Crazy.
You guys you guys actually like dinner is called, so you guys all head down to the mess hall and you see that Heidi's following you. Like Heidi's just kind of walking alongside you. I mean I imagine like it seems like Bart and Theo at least and maybe Lorik like her and would not just shun her from the group, but yeah, Heidi starts to walk after you guys down towards the mess hall to eat dinner.
I think a solid 5 minutes into us like walking, like it's been like a minute since we've met her. I think we'll just go, I do know your name. Governor Arcana mentioned you to me. Or, yeah. He said that we needed to come meet you.
Governor knows. Okay. Yes. I thought that might come up. Yes. Your envoy is investigating Tandem Arcanum. Is that right?
Yeah.
Yes. I was meant to meet with him. I thought that might come up for you. He didn't
We do know that.
but yes, that's I have some notes. If you need to see them, if that would be helpful.
Probably, yeah. I don't understand why we wouldn't want to see them.
You guys are sitting down now and eating.
Yeah.
And all of you are sitting together.
Me and my stew. Yeah, no, I think. How long? This is. Let me hold on. This is me asking. How long are we gonna be on this? How much boat left? Are we close to the end of our boat?
About a week and a half left.
Okay. Okay, that changes what I was gonna say. Never mind. I mean, yeah, if everyone's ready to, I mean, after we eat, we could probably look at them. We haven't really been doing. I mean, we're stuck on a boat. We can't really. We haven't been able to do any Envoy stuff. This is the Envoy. We go on a lot of travel. Actually, important question: to ride your dragon, do we have to go inside it?
God, no.
No. That's not how. No.
Inside
Hey.
the dragon?
Hey,
No.
I'm just asking.
This is not a whale.
Important
You
question.
want to get burned alive? It's a good way to do
No,
it.
I don't. Hey, we've had a lot of it. Not a lot, just
One.
some of. Yeah,
We've had one
we've been
experience.
inside animals to transport. And I just want to prepare myself if that's the case.
That sounds dreadful, and I will not participate.
You were there when we did it.
I've erased that from my memory.
Well, luckily for you, that's not going to happen again, because that's not how dragons work.
That's what I was about to say. If
We live
we
in
don't have to
Varanth.
do it again, you won't have to re-erase your memory of being inside a creature.
Heidi, you don't have any of your work stuff with you.
I don't.
You don't have any of
I don't have
your.
the notes with me. Okay.
You don't have any of these notes with you. They're back at your office.
Well, Theo, if I may, I wish I could help you with those notes here. I'm afraid I didn't bring them with me to young Afriel Tashad's wedding on this trip. I'm afraid those are back at my office in Varanth. But if I'm allowed to if I'm permitted to help you guys as I can, then I think we can certainly take a look at those when we reach land.
I mean, I'm
Hey,
interested.
we're going there anyways.
Yeah, we might as well. I guess it's up to everyone else, though. I'm kind of not in charge.
I mean, you knew you were going to meet up with us, but okay, I guess.
Well, Cyrus, let's I don't have any of my notes on me for my duties, so
Take notes.
You take notes? Are you sure about that?
okay, well, to all of you, I do take notes. Most of them are expletives when people piss me off in meetings, and the other half are things that Joel takes. So, I do have notes. But, like I said, I don't keep them on me because you cannot keep important materials such as that on you at all times. So, it's perfectly reasonable, Cyrus, that she doesn't have her notes on her.
I mean, I keep my notes.
I have some of my work stuff, but
I got my notebook down here.
Guys, we're all traveling. That's why. We've been traveling for months now. Bart, you write songs, sugar. That's why you got your.
Yeah,
You
my
have to
notes.
keep your
They're
notes
all right
on you.
here.
I know.
And I
You
don't
have
take
to
enough
keep your
notes to
on
carry.
you. I have notes I carry, but not anything pressing. You don't want to keep notes on you. You get killed in battle and someone takes it.
If you lose. You're something to lose.
That's a good point, Bart. That's a good point. We don't do
Trying
that.
to lose?
Bart,
You trying to lose?
yes, you are correct. If you lose, you do not ever know when you're going to lose.
Maybe you
Because
don't.
we always win.
Bart, I will kick your ass at this table. I do not care.
Yeah, then do it!
No,
He won't
Bart.
lose. He
Bart,
won't
if
lose.
I ask you that, maybe you should just do it!
No,
That's-
Bart.
Maverick
not
insight
my
check.
Just do it!
No.
may I also do an insight check on my boy?
Yes,
On my point.
Who am I doing an
My
insight
son.
check on?
Bart.
Bart?
Heidi, you can also make an insight check. Actually,
Nat 20.
screw it.
Nat 20.
All of you can make an insight check.
14.
Okay. Brief pause. Let me do them one by one while y'all are rolling. Maverick. That wasn't just a normal, I insulted a kid too hard and they cried
Sorry.
thing.
You know when I make fun of the kid too much.
When you roast a child.
Bart seems to have had a unproportionally large reaction to that small comment, and it makes you feel like something else is going on. And you also notice these dark circles under his eyes, like he hasn't been sleeping.
Maverick takes that in and just kind of looks at Bart and goes, "Dude, I would never kick your ass. I know you'd kill me. Okay?"
What did everyone else roll?
15.
30, 20.
14.
17.
Lorik?
I got 6.
Okay. Everyone except Lorik. You, you guys all notice something's off with Bart. For most of you, that's because you know him and you know when things are off. Heidi, I think it's, you see a lot of his stage persona, and this does not seem to align with the kind of happy, carefree persona that you see on stage.
I'm not. I was just kidding. I was just messing around. Are you okay?
Bart, I'll kick his ass if you need me to.
Yeah, she can kick my ass. You want her to beat me up right now? Yeah, she'll beat me up right now. You want to see that happen?
A little bit.
Okay, Cyrus?
She picks up a handful of food and just throws it right in his face. Immediately takes a sip of her drink, sets it down.
That was good.
I taste cumin.
Now all of you except Megan, give me an insight check.
Cyrus, that hurt.
19.
Oh, you're fine.
14.
I avoided your hair on purpose. You'll live.
Who?
Lord, not Lord's Day. 19. Mav.
Well, even with disadvantage, I'm kind of killing it.
Maverick, what'd you get?
The first time, or you want me to roll again?
What did you get the first time?
Oh, not 20.
No.
Roll
On Megan, yeah. Sorry, roll again.
Oh.
Oh, wait. Oh, we're rolling on Megan now?
Yeah.
Thank you.
I mean Heidi.
19.
What do you think about Megan?
18.
18.
Actually, I rolled a 19
love
on
Megan.
Which one of you got 14? Okay, so Kiana and Lorik are playing patty cake or something, but everyone else, Megan, what would these adults glean off of Heidi if they were looking to see her reaction to this kind of chaos and camaraderie and like bickering?
She's shocked, and I don't think she's hiding it. I mean, she's probably trying to be polite. I think Heidi has an image of this envoy, that they're all very cool, and these, like, awesome rad warriors who are gonna teach her how to be awesome and cool. And now they're throwing stew at each other at the dinner table, and making jokes at each other and making each other cry. And, it's not what Heidi was expecting, and it's not what Heidi would expect from anyone ever. This idea, I don't know. Heidi's never sat at a giant table in a giant lunchroom with a bunch of other people who joke with each other, make fun of each other, and then throw stew at each other. Sort of foreign to her.
So that's what.
So I think she would try to hide it to be polite, but it's strange.
The Varanthians and the Empyreans, you guys notice this, like, she looks way out of her element.
Maverick looking at like Bart. He took a napkin and was like wiping the stew off his face. He's like, here. And he slides over his dessert to Bart. Because you can you can have that.
Oh. Thank you.
I've lost my appetite.
I forgive you.
Oh, okay, thank you. And he like looks at Heidi and just goes, "You never seen someone throw stew at a senator's face before?"
Oh, I haven't. I think I've seen them I've heard them hurl some insults and maybe met a few who would have liked to have had stew handy at the time. But no, I can't say that I have.
Well, it was with consent. I let Cyrus throw stew in my face. She's my girlfriend. It happens. You
Wise
look
guy over here.
Often?
Huh?
Wise
think the
guy
laugh was
over
right.
here.
Oh no, what did Heidi say? I'm sorry, I didn't hear.
Oh, when you said it happens, Heidi went, often?
Oh,
To be
yeah, I mean,
often?
not often. And like Maverick has his like hand, like he's like playing with Cyrus's hair. He's like, not often. I mean, it's just, look, you gotta do a certain thing when you're on an envoy. All right, you sleep with these people. Not sleep with. Correction. You sleep around these people. You live with them for months on end. You get to know their habits. Sometimes the kids like to sneak off and take champagne from dumpsters, and you gotta just accept that as an adult. And
People overboard too.
I'm not even gonna touch on that. Look, part of being an envoy is just accepting what gets thrown at you. And if I have to get stew thrown in my face so that Bart laughs, I'm gonna do it. It's things that happen.
And so Heidi sees a high school couple sitting in the lunchroom. I mean, just nasty, like Maverick, arm background. Here's what you gotta know, kid, on the first day of school. Playing with Cyrus's hair. Cyrus is like, is that skirt vintage? Cute. Bart and Theo are the nerd kids talking about like, dude, I think that Smith is really gonna like hit us hard with this test. You know what I mean? And then Kiana and Lorik, you're like, how did they get into high school? And they're playing patty cake across the table. And Heidi's going,
Part of being an envoy.
I mean, you sought us out.
Cyrus.
If I remember, you were seeking me out.
Oh yeah, I forgot that.
If we're keeping track, no, I think that's great.
Are you uncomfortable?
Good. Not abnormally. I would say this is a pretty regular amount of discomfort.
You prefer sitting at your
I'm
desk?
sorry. Well, desk is familiar, I suppose. I'm not very used to unfamiliar territory. That would mean it wasn't unfamiliar. That's. Are you never uncomfortable?
Why would I be uncomfortable?
Just ever in your life? Okay.
Jeez. Heidi. Okay. Cyrus, never uncomfortable. It's just how she is.
Heidi
I
writes
make
that
this
down.
uncomfortable.
Heidi writes that down. Cyrus is going.
Genuinely, Heidi, we've been on a boat for a while. We're all kind of used to action and things happening. We're kind of stir crazy. So things are kind of weird right now. It's not a forever thing. It's just how we are. I mean, we're not all not all used to living on boats. So we're just making do.
We cut there momentarily. You guys finish up your meal, and that night of the same day that you met Heidi, you guys are sitting on the upper deck, kind of looking out to the sea as the sun's setting, and like Heidi has climbed up the ladder in her heeled boots to join you all. It's so high up, Heidi. This is awful. You're so nervous. And you guys are sitting in like a circle, leaning back against the railing. If it weren't a boat, there'd be like a campfire in the middle of you, but sorry. And you guys are... Hold on. You guys are just sitting there. You see Heidi joins you. You guys chat idly about like what you're hoping to do in Varanth and blah 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 whatever. Before I hit this next narrative beat, is there anything in particular that any of you would want to ask Heidi or tell her? Hearing none. Okay. I was like, surely. Yeah, Megan, what's your question?
How does Rock warm to Heidi?
I hope so.
He fucking better. Or she. They.
I hope so too.
All pronouns rock? He, she, they?
Rock and stone.
I think it's him.
Him, yeah. Yeah, so Rock is like going around to everybody and sniffing them intensely, skips Maverick, and then keeps going around and starts sniffing Heidi all over and like starts trying to nestle his nose under the flap of your back. Can you describe what your purse looks like?
Like a bedazzled sort of Gucci purse. She's got a black purse, crossbody, rhinestones. Any other questions?
No, that's perfect. And Rock is trying to like get his nose under the flap to open it up, and he like is trying to get out, and he goes, "Lorik, I'd like this purse to be open, please. Help me."
And Lorik goes just steadily with the hand, making eye contact. If she doesn't stop him, he's just gonna do it.
My tongue.
There's just some scrolls.
Bag opens. You see that like 10 random things fly out of it. There's like a rubber ducky, 6 pens, a fold-up raincoat, like, and you guys know it's like there's also like one big scroll holder. It's things that should not fit in a bag. And Rock puts his paws onto the opening and then goes, "Lorik, I think there's treats in here." And he puts his head in and falls into the bag.
My dog!
No, he's okay. He's okay. We're not going to close it. I mean, if we closed it, I think he'd have like 30 seconds of air. That's what my boss told me. Anyway, Rock said his name is. No, Rock? He's okay. It's open. Rock? We're good. Rock, you might want to get out of there.
Sarah steals the rubber duck.
Comes back out.
You can have the rubber duck.
And oh my, Lorik, it was incredible. It was like endlessly big, and anything you could possibly want was in there.
Did they have was there a lot of food?
No, not a bit.
It doesn't have everything I want. I'm sorry,
I'm
Rock.
sorry to disappoint you, Lorik.
Okay, we'll fill it with food.
Alright.
We will.
This is really a work bag. We don't want to, this isn't
It's
really
got
mine.
endless space, according to my dog, who knows many things about space.
Yes, I know it does have endless space. Maybe, maybe no snacks in this bag. I have to give it back. When I sort of return to my normally scheduled work time. Maybe we don't. Maybe we don't. And Heidi's gathering all of her things and putting them back and closing the bag. Like, maybe not snacks.
I will respect you, but I'm very sad about it.
So you're saying this
Oh
bag
no,
holds space.
this bag holds
It holds
space.
it holds space.
Yes, it's holding space.
Interesting. Does it defy gravity? Inside.
Well, inside maybe. I've never been in there.
Rock was
Can I
in
go
there.
in there?
Maybe. Rock was in there.
Well,
Maybe I don't think
be
he can.
sure to find me. Look towards the western sky. As someone told me lately, everyone deserves a chance to fly. I just came up with that on the sort of just off the top.
Rock, you're a poetic genius.
Was
I
that
love
good?
you.
Was
That
that
was
sort of
amazing.
good?
I'm gonna write that
Yes.
down as soon as I figure out how to do that.
I think my voice is based off of Judy Garland, which is from The Wizard of Oz, which is the sort of root text for Wicked, the musical, which is what all of this was from. So it's all sort of a nice full circle moment.
Man, Rock is talking a lot. I
Foreign language. You have no idea what he's talking about.
He's doing that weird look
real
again.
Rock went crazy from being in the bag. Don't go in the bag, Bard.
Maverick, what was your question for Heidi?
Sorry, I'm holding space.
Yeah.
So, Heidi, what made you go into politics?
Well, good question. What made you? I don't know. I was in law school for a while, and Varanth is a very tough place. And sometimes that's good, and well, sometimes it isn't. And when you study law enough, you learn to recognize it. And I don't know. There were some things that were a little hard to swallow in Varanth. I'm sure you're familiar. You would deal with them enough, and
Yeah,
I don't know. Didn't feel right to.
You said hard things to swallow. What are you talking about?
Well, Varanth, as I'm sure you know, they value tough skins, and they don't like weak wills, or weak people, or weak children. And well, sometimes things in Varanth seem a bit more like bullying than they do living or ruling. And there really isn't any help for people who can't live that way. And I didn't know how to defend a law I didn't believe in. So, secretary can't do much, but I hope to change a few things. I hope to change a few things someday. Why did you go into politics, Senator?
My brother died.
Right, yes.
Yeah. And keeping with his legacy, I wanted to bring real reform to the Empyrean way. Wanted to make changes. Wanted to, do something great.
I'm imagining Cyrus is still leaning. They're still doing the Yeah, my brother died.
Well, actually, that would be really funny. But nah, at this point, he has like the like position of like both arms on the table, leaning forward. He's like, well, you know.
You're not at a table, but okay.
Okay, where are we?
You're sitting on the floor of the upper deck, remember?
I'm leaning on the floor. No, I'm not. No, I just leaned forward. You know, well, it. You want to make changes, all right? You said secretaries don't get the opportunity to do that.
No. Do you know many secretaries? I do a lot of stamping, a lot of filing.
But you want to rise above that, is what you're telling me.
I'd like to. I'm sure you're familiar with the Varanthian way of rising above that. If I want to be a council member, you know the process. I have to kill someone. I have to challenge them. I have to beat them in hand-to-hand combat without outside help. Are you familiar with that?
Yeah, someone of your prowess wouldn't stand a chance.
Yeah.
Wow.
I certainly wouldn't. So for right now, I'm a secretary.
Well, I mean, you can always learn to kill someone. It's not really that hard. Real easy. Punch them the correct way. Well, okay. So, I guess my question is, you want to rise above, rise against. You want to do all these great things, but you're nervous talking about doing the policies that your nation has enacted upon you. So why do it?
I do it? Why do my job?
Yeah, you don't really
No.
fit the title.
Why, Cyrus? I love you. Shut up. No. Why want to rise against or like rise above if you're so squeamish about the policies in your nation? To rise above.
Well, that's because they make me squeamish. No one deserves to live in a place where their own nation makes them feel that way. And I want to change that because I feel that way. And
Mm-hmm.
I don't know. What else can I do? What would you do?
Oh, what would... Oh. Well, here's the thing. You will not be able to make that change at the position you're at now. What I would do, if I was in your position, is I would kill a person. And then when I'm in that power, I would make the change after. Because that's the only way you're going to win the people over. And that's the only way that you're going to win the politics over. There's no way that you are going to become into a position of power without going about the laws of the power. That'd be like me in Imperia saying, I just want to be a senator and not getting voted in. Me just taking over.
I understand that, Senator. I understand that. And I have never really been in the position where I could physically overpower someone and kill them. It might be easy for you. It isn't for all of us. And I understand that I don't look like what Varanth wants. I don't look like what Varanth is. Maybe I want to be. I need to be if anything's gonna change. they'll need to see that I'm tough, and right now I'm not. I don't know. I'm sure you've gleaned that.
Mm.
I'd like to learn. I'd like for them to see that I can give them something that they value, and that I am what they want and what they need. And I understand, believe me, Senator, I understand that's a tough little task I've set myself.
Well, there's also another option. You could, and this is the long run. All right, you could do a little class reform. Push towards it. Push the people that you are a secretary for towards it. Just a little. You said you're a secretary, and you say you don't get much power in things. That's not true. You get to see all the things that people do. You get to see all the information that people bring in, and you get to sit in on important meetings and get that information. And you're telling me that you've sat here and done nothing with that? You have the opportunity for blackmail. You have the opportunity to tell people how you think that they should go. Don't make that face at me. That's how politics are won, and that's how they're dealt with. I didn't get in the spot I was because my brother died. I was being a little shit earlier. I got in the spot I am because I blackmailed, I lied, and I cheated a little bit. That's how all politics is run.
I think you're that is really struck at me. Well, I think you're leaving one part out.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, you may have blackmailed and cheated and lied a little bit, but you were also born Maverick Deshad. And some of us were born Heidi Hopewell. There's
You're
a
right.
difference in that.
I know.
Right.
I know.
And
I know.
like you said, 5 minutes ago, I can't change the law if I don't stay within it for a while. And I don't intend to blackmail and lie and cheat and go against the laws I want to change. You yourself said that, Senator.
Listen.
And with that brave moment from Heidi, I'm going to cut this scene. Heidi's like, oh my.
You can't breathe.
Maverick is just staring at her going,
Maverick loves to interrogate. His number one favorite thing to do. That night, Maverick, I believe you wanted to find Kiana after everyone goes back to their chambers.
yaw.
Go ahead.
Yeah. I go find Kiana. What's Kiana doing? Who is she with?
She is just near her. I guess I'm not sure how big this boat is and like the sleeping situation is. But just near her sleeping area, Lorik's nearby, just getting ready to wind down.
Maverick, with the knowledge of the last conversation he had with Kiana.
Also, I'm going to say Lorik is with you, Kiana.
Yep.
Maverick walks up to Kiana. Just, Princess,
Senator, come to pry more information. Seems like you've done enough of that this past couple weeks, and that poor little girl from earlier tonight. Can I help you?
You know what? Not gonna deny what I was doing. I just wanted to talk to you about something.
Lorik's here, just so you know.
And Lorik can stay if he wishes to stay, or if you wish for him to stay.
Hello, Maverick.
Hi,
It's good to
Lorik.
see you. I'm just gonna up in the corner over here.
The top bunk bed.
Yeah, Maverick's like, hi, Lorik. Yeah. Listen. I feel terrible for what I did. I did not know that was the information that you were going to give me. And I'm trying to be a better person in general. So with that being said, I feel like I need to tell you about something I did.
I'm listening.
Remember that rumor about Abyssalia's one-child policy that got
Yes.
spread?
Toward the beginning of our journeys, yes. What about it?
I spread that.
See that she's like, kind of like her back was turned to Maverick while he's like talking and whatnot, because like she's just like, whatever. Like she's like folding like extra robes or cloths, and like the minute Maverick says like, I spread that, like stops moving. I'd like to say I'm surprised, but of course you did. Of course you. I'm just so mad that I wasn't the one that figured it out earlier. Did you feel big when you did that? When you talked about my country and the slander and disrespect? Did that make you feel big, muscle man? Did it? Because you don't fucking know what it's like to live under those conditions. "10 words or less. I want you to explain yourself in 10 words or less of how you can make this okay."
By showing you every day that I am a better man.
That's 10 words.
Well,
That's a good.
like you said, we have to lie, cheat, steal our way towards the thing. So I just pray for your sake that you don't have to do those things to earn those respect. Lorik, take him out. I'm done.
Okay,
I want
yes,
to go.
Princess.
I want to go to bed.
Maverick,
Lorik.
let's get you back.
Lorik.
Yes.
Roll a
Yes.
d20.
I got you.
Before you tell me the result, don't tell me the result yet.
Okay.
If you roll a 10 or under, you think she means take him out.
Oh shoot.
If you roll an 11 to 20, you understand that she means remove him from the premises.
Okay. That's dangerous.
Roll.
I got a 16.
Okay.
But that
You
was
understand what
Understood the
that was
assignment.
very scary. Maverick, let's get you back to Cyrus. That was very brave of you. Very disappointed. There's a lot of emotions happening right now.
Maverick is just crying. He's not saying anything as he
Oh,
lets
poor baby.
Lorik lead. No,
Poor baby.
Steve are you on?
I'm on
They
everyone's
they
team right
get out of
now.
the door, and Laura goes, "You poor soul."
I hate every moment of this. I'm so sorry.
yeah,
Bless your heart.
She is
I'm so sorry.
mean.
I'm so sorry. It has to be this way.
as hold on,
Let me cradle you.
Hold on. I'm trying to lock.
You guys are my best friends.
I'm trying to lock in.
Why are you
I have to lock
fighting?
in. I have to lock in. Hold on. Okay. Anyways, fuck. Okay. Yeah, Maverick. The minute that Kiana says, "Lord, take him away," just tears streaming down his cheeks. Yeah, take him out. Tears streaming down his cheeks. He didn't think Lorik was gonna kill him, but just tears. Lets Lorik guide him out, and once they're out of the room, he just kind of looks up at Lorik and is just like, I didn't do it because I thought. I didn't do it because I thought anything bad about her. I thought it, at the time, I thought it was the way I was supposed to run things and the way that I was supposed to be a politician. And I meant what I said earlier. You can lie, cheat, and steal as a politician, but only if it's for good, and I did not do any good to her. And I just hurt her. And I don't want to keep hurting her.
I don't think that you will.
I think I will, Lorik. I don't think I'm a good man. I don't try to be a good man. I don't try to be a bad man. I just am. And I try to just do something good. And I fucking can't. I can't.
I can help you. Just stop trying to do it on your own.
I don't know how to do it with anyone. I don't have anyone close to me anymore to show me how to do it correctly. All politics is a fucking snake that just kills and kills and it eats itself, and that's all it is. And I fucking hate it. But I have to stay here and I have to keep doing what I'm doing and hurting people.
Maverick, you pushed one person away today, but you've drawn others closer. You haven't pushed everyone away yet. You don't have to do this alone. If you think you do, you're lying to yourself. When did you realize that you weren't doing any good? With the rumor that you spread.
The minute I spread it.
So why can't you realize the minute that you say you have no one close to you? That there's nothing but lies within yourself.
I'm gonna cut that.
I had a real tears in this eye. Just this one.
That was crazy.
Kiana.
It made me so sad.
Kiana.
Brooks is back, baby.
He's back, baby.
Brooks is back.
As soon as the door shuts and you hear the
I like to think that Kiana like thaumaturgy the doors to slam, and then like it peeks open and just, Laura, just give me 1 second to myself, please, and it slams again.
You hear the descending footsteps as they start to walk away and have that conversation, and you feel Necklace summoning you.
I just don't know what.
He lied to us. He lied to us for months.
Could you? Like I said, I'm just at a loss for words. I'm not surprised, but yeah, it still feels like a dagger to the heart.
He sat across from us in a carriage while we wrote a letter to Daddy and asked him to help fix it because everybody was talking about us, and he just listened. And he just listened while it happened, and he didn't say anything. He has had months to come forward about it.
I think it's best that obviously things are very high tension. But we cannot let this hiccup be a mudslide. What we have to keep under the table.
Why does everybody lie to us? Why don't they think we can handle the truth?
I think it's in everyone's nature. We were sheltered growing up, saw all of the ways of court and how people should properly keep themselves, but no one told us when we'd go on this envoy what the world was like. There's broken people that are catering to more broken people. Some things we just can't heal. I think we need to be more slow to trust from here on out. That's just my judgment. I am confident in yours.
I don't know that I'm confident in mine. Just... And it's just that whole conversation. First with us, where he's talking to us like he walks up and has already decided that we're exactly what he is. He's already decided that we are someone who lies and cheats and betrays, and that we're willing to stoop just as low as he is, and he has no proof, and he just comes up and immediately starts interrogating us and attacking us, and he doesn't believe a word we say. And then after all of that, after all of this, where we have to prove ourselves when we've done nothing wrong, except for what we have to do. We do all of this work to prove ourselves and to kneel at his altar and hope that he deems us worthy of forgiveness for this thing we didn't even do. And then he just gets to come back and say, by the way, I haven't been worthy of kneeling in front of this whole time? I mean, this whole time, we have looked up to him so much and wanted him to approve of us as a politician and to guide us and to show us the right way to be. And he's removed the veil. I mean, we have our secrets, but we've never tried to hurt anybody.
Do you believe him? He said that from here on out, he's going to make an effort to be a better person.
I don't know, because I mean, when we met him, that's what he said. That he killed his brother and now he's on this journey of self-improvement. I haven't seen much improvement. I mean, I thought I had. Seems like he hasn't changed much at all. We'll just have to wait and see.
Time will tell. And Severus Connection, open door. Laura, can you come back in now?
Hello.
Hello.
That was a lot.
The next morning, you guys are all sitting around the breakfast table. Some weird vibes going on here. Yes, Heidi.
Is Heidi at the breakfast table?
Yeah. Yeah, so you guys are all at the breakfast table, and you see that a bag of mail gets dropped on your table. I'm gonna go through and read everybody's letters now. Before we do, though, let's take another bathroom break. I want to make sure everybody's chill.
I
Good.
need a pee-pee.
Okay. You guys want to read some letters? Let's do it.
Yeah, let's do it.
Bart!
Yes,
Hmm.
I'm ready.
I will deal with that in a moment. Actually, let me do it right now. All of you give me a history check.
Or.
Yes,
Can I not? Oh, actually,
No!
fine.
Why don't you
girl,
want to play the game?
I will fucking
want everyone to
minus
guess what I
one.
got. I want everyone to guess what I got.
Did you get a nat 20?
A 5.
Oh, no.
That's what I got.
Good.
Cyrus got a 15.
15 as well.
Okay.
Stop copying me, Jesse.
Well,
I got 3.
Sorry.
Me and Bart.
Brooks?
12.
Okay. Maverick?
Has a -1 treating you.
So when you get a 0, what does
Hmm.
that mean in D&D?
Yeah.
You don't know
You
shit.
You
Hey,
die.
Theo?
Hey.
For secret reasons, reroll.
Okay.
I
Not
got
20.
Clip that, chat.
Everyone shut up. Everyone shut up.
Everyone should be
Theo,
Hey.
you're starting to sort through this mail, passing out letters to everybody. And you get to a letter that says Heidi Hopeful. You kind of toss it her way. You look at her. Look back at the letter, handwriting on it. And as you hand it to her, you realize you saw her briefly at the wedding. She mentioned already she was a guest at Afriel and Seraphina's wedding. You also seem to remember that she was one of the reporters standing in the back of the Tashad Smalls debate. You also seem to remember her wearing a beautiful corseted gown in Maverick's childhood home at the Tashad Ball. You also seem to remember her walking the streets of downtown Misthaven when you were visiting Maverick's grandfather. And before all of that, you remember in session 2, as you guys were leaving the hotel to go to the Sorcerer's Sunrise Bistro, you remember everybody's walking out. Cyrus is bitching about how we're not going to have time to eat breakfast before we go. And as everybody's walking out, you kind of do a quick scan of the square. And you see a hooded figure, a cloak with a black outline and a pink underside. Quickly put the hood up, turn around, and walk away. And you look at Heidi Hopel right now. She's wearing a black cloak with a not quite Varanthian red, but more of a pink underside. And you realize Heidi Hopel's been with this envoy every step of the way. And now, Bart. Theo can dwell on that.
Wait.
Yeah.
Can I just have this moment read as I got the mail?
Yeah, feel free to talk about what Theo's doing and saying, or thinking. And
I think it's like, oh, we're going through the mail, and it's like, oh, another one for Heidi. And it's like handing it to her, and it's probably like and I think I just kind of make eye contact, and then I like your cloak.
Thanks. A friend bought it for.
It's nice. Well,
thank you.
And I'm maintaining eye contact that whole. And I'll just continue on my way, but I'm
beautiful.
File delay for a little.
Bart, you get him a letter from your dad's. Bart, there is unrest in Varanth.
Oh.
There's a guy going around and extorting bards, saying that if we won't sing about how great he is, he'll kill us. We don't answer to anyone. And an old friend contacted us and gave us a place to stay in the infernal world of the Nine Hells. So we're going to hang out here until this all blows over. When you get to Varanth, come find us. Love you, kid. And from all 7 of them. What's Bart's feeling reaction to this? And would you respond, if at all?
Only thing that goes through his mind is just, what the hell? What the hell, man? I can't catch a break. Fuck. So it's always happening. Okay. He'll just write a brief letter saying, hi, Dad. Hi, Dad, and Dad. I'm almost in Varanth. I'll come find you as soon as we get settled, or whatever. Love you. That's it. Just a brief thing.
Okay. Beautiful. Kiana, you receive this letter. Miss Mann, enclosed is your quarterly royalties for the poetry you have published with the Arcanian Creative Writing Guild. Please ensure that you've received 250 gold. And there's 250 gold within the envelope.
You just kind of like looks like knowing that like we're all in like the same space and whatnot. Just okay. Folds that up and just yeah, that's it.
Got paid, girl. Lorik.
Hello.
Mr. Lorik, we spoke at the debate about you sending some more art for the orphanage. Would you be interested in us commissioning you? We could pay 50 gold for a large print of really anything that you think the children would enjoy.
Yes. Yes. Oh my gosh. I'm gonna write back the most enthusiastic yes that I could possibly muster. With maybe a few like drafts of ideas that I'm already having. Most of them
Okay.
center around rock and how awesome rock is.
Beautiful. Incredible. Cyrus. The outside of your envelope says, collect letter from inmate at smudged jail. When you open it, it says, Dear Mom, apologies for the late letter. I cannot come visit you like I normally do, since I am in jail. They take care here to monitor everything that comes into and out of the jail, so don't share any family secrets in your response, haha. Anyways, if you could come for a visit soon, that would be great. They're not posting my bail, but I am excited to get home for the Dragon Storm Feast. I think I'll finally tell you that one route I used in the Dragon Race in order to win last year. Do you remember that? They called the finish line Terrador, and my dragon was named Envoy. We can get Envoy across Terrador again once I'm out. Love you. See you soon. Your son, Troy.
I don't think that she's gonna write anything back, just at the risk of,
Right.
So she'll just pocket that and keep it in mind for later.
Beautiful. Math. A letter from your boy. Dad, it's me and Mom. Mama wants me to tell you that your medicine got delivered here by mistake, so we put it in this envelope. There's like a package full of pills. I went to the regional tournament for debate and crushed it. You did too. I watched your reaction on the holocube when you won. Why'd you seem upset? You yelled at Uncle Joel. Anyways, tell me what cool stuff you're gonna do next. Tell Cyrus and Bart I said hi. And the princess. And Theo and the tall cow guy. Sorry, I forgot his name. I love you. From Cedric and Clementine.
Maverick sees the pills. He just goes, a little too fucking late for that. And tucks them in his shirt in his pocket.
Jesse will homebrew something that those pills can. Maybe they help with your roll for panic attack things. Give you advantage on them or something, Jesse. Maybe. Papa will think about it. Go ahead.
And he just writes back and he's like, "Hey kiddo, don't worry. I'll tell him you said hi. The big cow's name is Lorik, so I'm glad you won your debate. I'm glad that you're doing well. I just looked upset because every win I get in politics means less time with y'all, and that's why I look the way I did. But don't worry, one day I'll be there cheering you on. I love you a lot. P.S. Don't do drugs unless properly handled. Love, Maverick.
Maverick?
P.S.
Cross it out. Dad crosses it out.
Crosses out Dad. P.P.S. Clementine. Son, don't look at this part. Clementine. Why the fuck does our kid know I sent drugs to the house? You gotta lock that down. Please. Love you too. Maverick. He just sends it.
Beautiful. Theodora. You actually get 2 letters.
Yippee!
The first one is from Autumn.
Hey, Pookie. No, I'm kidding.
Hey, Theo. We have mobilized all the monks and recovered about a quarter of them from the libraries. We crossed by your parents' house, and I told your mom that I would enclose a letter from her. How is everything going with the envoy? Has Rendoshi said anything else about what to do once we find all of the monks? Maybe you can talk to him. Miss you. Thank you again for your kindness in the forest. I look forward to hearing from you. And you see that she has enclosed a letter from your emig that says, Hey baby, I still don't have an update for you with your mom. I heard about Corvin and Aurelia passing. Crazy that 2 former One-True monks ended up leading those 2 factions. I've seen you doing all kinds of cool stuff on the Hollow Cube. I miss hearing you rather than hearing about you. I'm not sure what you're becoming. I hear them call you Prophet, One-True monk. You're just my daughter. Rory sends her love. Be safe out there and keep me updated. Emig.
Oh. I wrote my things down.
Okay. Do you want to respond to Autumn right now?
I think wait for Autumn because I think I'll try to talk to Rendoshi later.
Okay.
I think Emig letter. I think I'll respond to that right now. And I think it'll be something along the lines of like catching up. Yeah, things are going well. Sorry you can't talk. You haven't been able to get in contact with Mom. Love you, Rory. Mwah, all these things. And I think it'll be kind of short, but essentially something like, I don't really know why. Well, I know why people are calling. I know why they are wanting to give me a title, give me some sort of honorific. I don't know what to do with them. I have not called myself any of these things. If that's what they want to call me, and if that's what makes them understand what's happening, that's fine. I don't know as much as they do. I know a little bit more. But I don't have a great plan. I don't have a manifesto. I don't have any sort of driving force right now. And if they need to attach a label to me to have that make sense, then I'll let them use it. But I'm not going to use any of them for myself.
Beautiful. And Heidi Hopeful.
Yes.
You get a letter from Azai.
Okay.
You open it. It says, Heidi. Ignatius has been in an especially brooding mood now that he has had to do his own stamping. On that front, I say stay gone and keep him grumpy. On a selfish note, I miss your company, and you should come back so someone can mediate my discussions with Dandy. I've been meeting him for lunch once a week in your absence, and he's scattered as always. Don't worry about Patrick either. I've been sitting outside of the store on Thursday nights, and so far I haven't seen those boys trying to break in again. When you return in that beautiful not red cloak, victorious and a part of the Arcanian envoy, we can catch up in every other way that it matters. Patrick says he doesn't know how to send a letter, so he asked me to tell you hello and to, quote, go for it, kid. Go get him, girl. Be yourself and they'll love you. Azai.
That's Heidi speaking.
Oh my god. He's everything I've ever wanted.
Oh my god, he's so perfect. Yeah, okay. She writes back. She ignores anything he said about beautiful cloak. I miss you. She ignores it. Nothing. She writes back, I don't know the exact words. I don't know. But she's gonna write back and be like, you'll never guess. You'll never guess what happened. She'll write back saying, I think I'm on the Envoy now. They let me eat breakfast with them. I think it's a good sign. Senator Tashad yelled at me, but I think it's okay. Can't quite tell yet. Will updates. I don't think she would actually make, well, it says yeah. She'll make some snarky comment about Ignatius. Stamping isn't that hard. If it was, if it wasn't easy, I wouldn't be so unhappy all the time. So, he can deal with that. But no, it'll mainly be about celebrating carefully, cautiously celebrating her addition to the Envoy.
Beautiful. First, I will ask Kiana and Cyrus, do you guys have any letters you'd like to send? Okay, Kiana, go ahead.
Yeah, so Kiana is basically going to write a letter to Serment Dete.
Daddy!
Dete! Hello Dete. It's me, your daughter. Basically, it's gonna be like the first sentence. Let's get straight to the point. Senator Maverick's on to us. And she is going to write bullet point every single piece of dirt that Kiana has gathered on Maverick Tashad. And then specifically in all capital letters says, this information does not go to anyone unless it, and it is like italicized or whatever, is revealed by his doing. She sends that to Dete.
Okay. Cyrus? Anything? No? Okay, no problem. Anybody else? Bart, do you have any other letters you'd like to send?
Send
I don't know
Maverick
anybody
the
else
number
but
for the
Ed.
helpline.
Sorry, I just killed the vibes.
And I call
Brooke.
911.
Brooks, Lorik, do you have any other letters you'd like to send?
I don't think during this epistolary phase.
Okay. Heidi, do you have any other letters you'd like to send?
Heidi doesn't have any friends. No. I'm good.
Theo, any other letters you want to send?
Not right now. I'm gonna wait on mine. My response
And
for
then-
Autumn.
Mav. Got anything, bud?
I have 2.
Are you okay? Let me ask you, and I have to ask. Are you metagaming in response? Are you metagaming in response to what Kiana did, or is this true and honest? Sort of self-reflect.
The dead
It's
stare was really
true.
funny.
It's true and honest.
Okay, I'm ready then.
Tell you the truth.
Please!
Please. I think. I know. Maverick is gonna send a letter to Joel that just says, Joel, comma, I'm done. I can't keep doing these games if all I do is hurt people that I love. If what it takes to be a politician is lying, cheating, and stealing, which I've been doing for years, I'm a disgrace to my son, to my envoy, and to my partner. Respond back and let me know if there's something we can work out with this. Love, Maverick. Letter 2. That Maverick is going to write and then immediately walk over to Heidi, stare her in the face, and hand it to her.
Okay.
And all the letter says is, Heidi. I meant what I said earlier. What I said earlier is what's politics, and that's politics. It doesn't mean I stand for it, and it does not mean that I hold to it with my heart. It just means that it is what it is, and I was telling you how it is now. I will support you in whatever changes you want to do, so long as you're not fucking lying to me. I'll find out if you are. I don't know anything about you, I just know you're a hopeful heart. I know that you want to do good. But that's because that's what you told me. Don't make me a fool, and don't make me regret this. By the way, don't call me Senator Tashad. I'm just Maverick. And that's it.
And as those pigeons, dragons, fish, and hands take their letters off, and our party meets Heidi Hopewell, headed towards Varanth, our session comes to an end.
Hello, everybody. Thank you so much for watching. This has been Whispers of the Dice, and we really appreciate all your time spending with us. Previous sessions and in this one, we hope that you'll be back for another one. If this is your first time, please come back or keep yourself entertained with what we have so far. We've got a lot for you. This episode has been brought to you by Endless Space, contained within a beautiful black bag. If you would like a beautiful black bag that has everything you could ever possibly want, then please, all you have to do is get a very grueling job following people, writing down everything you ever see, and you will get this bag as a beautiful perk. Just don't put food in it, ever. Don't ever put anything edible in this bag. Don't do that, because we need that back when you're done working. We don't want mold in the Endless Space. Do you know how difficult it is to clean mold out of Endless Space? Endless mold. Anyway, beautiful black bag. That is what we have for you today.